Hi, I'm Sonia Quintano, an attorney with the National Justice Project. We received your letter, and we just need to ask you a few more questions about your case.
And just so you know, with the large
Number of applications we received,
We can only take so many cases.
all right, this says you were convicted of
Arson and
manslaughter,
murder in the first degree.
second degree.
third degree, is that right? Mr. Burgess? Mr. Burgess, thank you. We're going to look into it.
Really?
So it says in your letter that you were convicted of bank robbery and murder. Is that right?
No.
Sorry. Brian Daniels?
No, Billy Daniels.
Oh, so you didn't write to us.
No. But I will if you want. Brian's in the next cell block. He's a nice guy. You should help him.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
They'll just take me back to my cell. Want to talk for a minute?
Well, I can't. I'm working.
Well, we can work. Ask me what I did.
Yeah. Okay. What did you do?
Stole the case of vodka.
So, how many years do you get for stealing vodka?
30.
For stealing a box of vodka?
Damn, it's my third strike.
And why'd you steal it?
I didn't.
Oh. Well, so the second strike, I mean, what was that?
I was accused of robbing a stereo store, beating up the guard.
Accused of. So you're saying you didn't do that one either?
Yep. Do I sense a hint of doubt?
Now, do I dare ask about the first strike?
Oh, no, not what I did.
Phew.
Yeah, joyriding with my bandmates. We didn't have a car, so we took one. I used to have a jazz band back in Los Angeles. And you were supposed to be impressed by that.
Oh, I don't impress easily.
You like jazz?
Hate it. No, I mean, Billy, why are you so calm about this?
I'm gonna be in here for 30 years. Now I can beat my head up against that wall, but that wall not moving. No matter what I do, no matter what you do. On the other hand, my family's back east and I don't get too many visitors, so.
Well, there's some question about our alibi, but I think the gun evidence holds up.
Okay, well, do a little more work before we take it to Swain. Brianna, what do you got?
Well, maybe there's nothing here, but there was this guy who's serving 30 years for stealing vodka.
Stealing vodka.
Yeah, 3 strikes. Billy Daniels. I checked out his story, but I don't know.
Well, did he do it?
Well, he says he didn't.
But?
Well, he says he didn't do the second strike either.
Okay. Anybody else?
Well, wait. Maybe he's telling the truth.
Yeah, how about not doing 2 strikes, right?
Right.
Did you do the first strike?
Yeah, car theft.
Oh, boy.
Okay, look. I mean, even if he did the third strike, it's 30 years for stealing vodka.
Yeah, but if he did it, he did it.
Yeah, but so we're keeping the streets safe from vodka thieves? I mean, come on.
No, hardened criminals. If someone proves themselves...
Yeah, but it's 30 years for stealing vodka.
You can say it as many times as you want, but the guy knew what he was doing. He knew he had 2 strikes.
Yeah,
he
but
could
the
have
3
appealed
strikes law just gets politicians.
But he didn't. He chose not to. Wait. Let's move on. John.
I want to bring it to Swain.
I said no. Okay. John, what do you have?
And you'll still be interviewing tomorrow? No. That'll be great. Yeah, should I fax over my resume? No. No, it's just time for me to move on. Okay, thanks. Bye.
my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies How much I love you.
You like jazz?
What?
Please don't take
Do you like jazz?
No, I do not.
the other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you by my side.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. What the hell's going on here? You're back.
Billy, convince me why you're innocent.
Is your National Justice Project taking my case?
No. I am.
No one's getting disbarred. It's a little bump in the road is all. Yeah. I'll call you back.
Hello.
Victoria, would you please call security? Mr. Roca, you seem to be making my office your home.
3 strikes. That'll be a tough nut to crack. But what was his name? Billy Daniels?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I tell him to make himself comfortable, Mr. Swain. He's going to be spending a long time in jail.
You need a new set of cliches, Mr. Roca. Everybody listen to me. That man is Richard Roca. He works for the Attorney General's office. He is trying to stop us from getting innocent people out of prison because the Attorney General insists there are no innocent people in prison. Do not talk to him. Do not let him talk to you. Go back to work.
No, Brianna's great. I have nothing but the highest praise for her. We'd be sad to see her go.
Hey, who's Billy Daniels?
Okay, glad I could help.
Huh? Billy Daniels, 3 strikes case. Roca just brought it up.
Oh, yeah, something Brianna was after. Nothing there. 30 years for stealing vodka.
Why nothing there?
Looks like he did it.
Oh, wow. He stole vodka. Oh, my God.
David, let's not. Please, I got a lot of work to do.
It's a medieval law, Charlie. How can you defend it?
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying if the guy did it, then we shouldn't be taking cases.
What, where we can challenge an unjust law?
No. Yes. Wait. First of all, who says it's an unjust law?
All right, how about a law based on a bad sports metaphor? I mean, geez, 3 strikes and you're out. How about 4 downs and a punt?
Second of all, the guy did it. He did it, bottom line.
The bottom line is justice.
Okay, fine. Let's take every 3 strikes case, David. Let's...
Good. I'm glad we agree. Start with this one.
Yeah. Well, that'll help. Yeah, great. Absolutely. Oh, I have to call you back. Okay, thanks.
Run it.
What?
Give everybody a case file and run it. See what you got.
Okay, Billy Daniels, a piano player and a jazz combo, serving 30 years to life for the third of 3 strikes. The first, a car theft, 1 year served. The second, grand larceny battery, 4 years served. And now, petty theft, a nonviolent misdemeanor, enough for the third strike. So, what's the evidence? Okay, come on. Evidence, people. Let's go.
Which strike?
Right. Good point, Sonia. Let's make this board strike 2, and this board will be strike 3. We overturn either strike, Billy gets out. So, let's work them both.
Okay, well, there's not much on strike 3. I mean, Billy was playing a wedding with a jazz combo, and then the father of the bride found the vodka in the back of his car.
Okay, and what was his defense?
He didn't have a defense.
Thank you, John. Yeah, you go sit in the corner now. Billy said that his drummer, Errol Fisher, was with him the whole evening.
Yeah, but this alleged alibi witness, he didn't testify at trial.
Yes, he was in Japan, but that was 2 years ago. So, maybe he's back. Let's find him, okay? Second strike. We have the loading dock robbery. So what do we got? Spencer?
Billy worked at the store, Sound Judgment, during the day, so he actually had access to the security code.
Okay.
He also had knowledge of inventory and van keys.
Right. Well, come on. Put him up on the board. Okay. Good. So now, what does this all mean? Charlie?
Oh, it was an inside job.
Very good. So he had the means and the opportunity, but so did all the other employees. So let's check him out.
Yeah, but the security guard, he didn't ID the other employees. He ID'd Billy Daniels.
Right. But we all know how expectation can determine ID. So let's talk to the guard, Lewicki. All right, assignments. Sonia and John, why don't you work the vodka larceny angle, and Conti and I will take on...
The fingerprint. Billy left his fingerprint on the van window and Lewicki's blood. CS investigator says it was a definite 6-point match, so I'm gonna make a deal with you. We undercut the fingerprint, we take the case, okay?
Okay.
On the left, the smeared partial print from the crime scene. On the right, the clean print from Billy Daniels. Now, a match is only as reliable as anyone.
A sample taken from the crime scene.
How come Conti never brings you by?
For exactly this reason, get on with it.
All that stuff you see in the movies where they put the prints into the computer and then ding, 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 we got a match? No. It's up to a living, breathing analyst to make the judgment. And this being a partial, and a smeared partial at that, an expert is allowed to take even more liberty with the analysis.
Meaning?
Why does it have to mean anything, Conti? Can't it just be? Here, put your finger in this. Come on, dip it in.
What is it?
The rest of my lunch, I had a Hot Pocket. Go ahead, won't kill you. Good. Now press this on the transparency. Yeah. Good. Ow! You've just duplicated the real-life conditions of a crime scene. Some blood got on your hand. You pressed too hard on a surface because you were rushing. And voila.
Wow.
Yep. Could a crime tech come by and say this is a 6-point match? If he was motivated enough, you betcha. Even Quantico makes these mistakes. The Madrid train bombing, remember? They matched prints to a lawyer in Seattle. The guy was innocent.
So I thought just you were gonna be taking my case.
Yeah, I thought so too. But it looks like you got the whole team.
Great.
So, Billy, the Sound Judgment store, you worked there.
Right. You know the life of a jazz musician. You make money where you can.
Same with playing weddings.
That's right. I still have nightmares of playing Sunrise, Sunset.
So, Billy, you were with the drummer the whole time at the wedding.
Yeah?
He'll back you up on that.
Yeah, I was his ride.
Any idea how we can find him?
No.
I heard from some guys, though, that he was going Christian Pop on us all, but that's about it.
You still not gonna tell me your name, are you?
Our working theory on the sound judgment crime is that it was an inside job. Was there anybody who worked there who you think could have done this?
Sure, lots of guys.
Why do you say that?
Because lots of guys at Sound Judgment had criminal records. See, the owner, Mickey Bettis, he liked to give guys a second chance.
You mean ex-cons?
Yes, sir.
How many ex-cons we talking about here? Like 2, 3?
No, around 20.
20?
Your friend's got it. Who's gonna know? I understand, but this is the third time he's changed. That's better. See, you could do a commercial, get beautiful hair.
Well, I know, but it's
all right then. Nice talking to you.
Mr. Swain.
Oh, Mr. Roca. Didn't know these were your offices.
Don't move a muscle.
I'll be leaving now. Very nice.
I'm not intimidated, Swain.
Here's a word of advice. If you really want someone to believe you're not intimidated, don't say, I'm not intimidated. Bye, girls.
Get back to work. Get back to work. Miss Barkowski, get me everything you have on Swain's investigator.
So you catered this wedding in 2004.
I'm sorry. You're investigating the theft of vodka 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And this takes 2 of you. No. More tops over here.
We think he didn't do it, sir.
Then how'd the vodka get in the car?
Well, that's what we're trying to... Oh, hell, I don't know what we're trying to figure anymore.
John. Excuse us. So you were the one who discovered the vodka was missing?
Oh, please. When I'm catering, I barely have time to use the bathroom, let alone keep track of the liquor.
3 years of law school, I'm investigating shoplifting. Fantastic.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Then who discovered it?
The father of the bride.
Wait, the father of the bride not only saw the liquor was missing, he also found it in the musician's car.
Yes. He was a real piece of work. He was all over me for hiring a black band. He went right to their car to look for the booze. Yes.
Good work, Sonia. You check the bride's father, have John search for the alibi witnesses,
Never
okay?
any murderer or deviant types. I just hired guys who got thrown off the right path.
Do you have any history yourself?
No, none. See, the way I was raised, you give people the benefit of the doubt.
You ever had any problems?
You know how many employees ripped me off in the last 20 years? 1, Billy Daniels.
This guard, Phil Lewicki. He worked a night shift, right?
No, we didn't have a night shift. He just watched the floor during the day.
But the robbery was at night. Why was he here?
He left his wallet. Yeah. The guy was beaten pretty bad. I don't think he was involved.
Well, could you give us a list of any ex-cons who were here at the time of the robbery?
Lady, these guys have enough going against them without having their past all dredged up. And as much as I like Billy personally, he did the crime, he served the time.
He's serving more than the time. 30 years for stealing some vodka.
3 strikes.
You believe in second chances, Mr. Bettis.
Randy Mitchell?
Yeah?
We're looking at the 1994 robbery of Sound Judgment, the place you used to work.
Are you cops?
You remember what you were doing the night of the robbery?
When was that again?
1994.
1994. I don't know.
Mickey Bettis told us that you left the job 6 months after the robbery. He said it was because you'd been arrested for possession and intent to distribute. Look, junkies have a reputation for stealing, Randy, to pay for their habits.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay, the strike 3 case, Roger Whittington, father of the bride. Yeah, he won't talk to us. He's referring all questions to his lawyers.
Okay, we're gonna need to find out more about him.
I'll go talk to Billy. Well, know, to find out what he knows about the bride's father.
Conti, I got a lead on the drummer. You won't believe how many Christian rock labels are out there. Hundreds, maybe thousands.
John.
Right. Errol Fisher did some session work for Nicene Records. And I've got an address.
Errol Fisher?
Yeah. If you're a fan, we're at the Circle Star on the 15th.
No. No, actually, I'm here about Billy Daniels. Do you remember him?
Billy, the piano player, sure. You a friend of his?
His lawyer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I heard about that. He doing all right?
Not really. I mean, he's spending 30 years in prison because he was accused of stealing alcohol from a wedding.
30 years? Ooh.
Third strike. He couldn't prove that he was with you at the time of the theft.
I told him not to take it. I told Billy not to take that booze. I mean, he saw it there and thought no one would miss it. And thought he could give it to some of the band members.
You're done already. What'd he say?
What?
The drummer, what'd he say?
Oh, nothing. Wasn't him. Wrong drummer.
Randy Mitchell. Yeah, I remember that kid.
Is there a chance he could have been your real assailant?
It was Billy Daniels. Saw him with my own eyes. I don't even know why you're bothering with this. They found the fingerprints there, right? With my blood.
So, Lewicki, what were you doing at the warehouse that night?
I left my wallet there.
But you were going to be there at 7 a.m. the next morning, right? So why go in at midnight if you're going to be there at 7?
Because it bothered me that I left my wallet there, okay? I couldn't fall asleep. You guys think I had something to do with this? I'm the one with the 21 stitches in my head. You think I put them there myself? You know.
Please, continue.
Excuse me. You want Swain? I'll give you his number.
No. We both know the reason for the National Justice Project's success rate, Mr. Conti, and it isn't David Swain. Just wanted to have a little chat.
You know, I don't do well with little chats. And I don't do well with people following me.
Must be odd going from the police department to the bastion of bleeding heart liberals. But I imagine the women are prettier. If I might share something from my own experience.
Mr. Roca, do you think you unnerve me in some way?
Your wife, Charlotte, excuse me, your ex-wife, she works for the DA's office. She's actually engaged to be married to the DA. These are photos of the two of you leaving your office. And these are photos of you two in a nearby hotel bar. And these are photos of you in a much more...
Need some help here. This man is sick.
Shh. That's right. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. I'm not like Swain, Mr. Roca. You come after me. You come after the people I love. Things don't end in court. I think he's feeling better now. He just needed to catch his breath. Shh. Don't try to speak. Just breathe. You get him a wet towel. Okay. Have a nice day.
Why not just bring criminal charges? If my associate, Mr. Conti, behaved in the way you outlined here, why not just talk to the police?
Because I don't care about Mr. Conti. I care about the National Justice Project. That's why I'm suing you for $5 million. Mr. Conti was working as your paid employee when he violently assaulted me. A hefty monetary judgment has the capacity to put you out of business. I'll see you at the deposition, Mr. Swain.
Charlie, we gotta talk. You actually hit him? So what'd it feel like?
It was pretty damn satisfying.
Did he just go down flat, or did he?
I kind of lowered him down.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. See, you get to do everything I want to do.
I know.
All right, so where are we on this 3 strikes guy?
Strike 2. We have a suspect, Randy Mitchell, junkie. He used to work at Sound Judgment. We're checking his alibi right now.
Okay, and strike 1?
Strike 3.
What?
Strike 3, not strike 1.
We're doing Abbott and Costello here. Strike 3 is
the vodka.
And strike 1?
The car theft. But we're not doing strike 1. Strike 2 is the stereo store. What happened with the drummer, Errol Fisher?
I thought I told you. It wasn't him. So I'm gonna go talk to Billy and find out some more.
Great. Roca's coming after us and our case is falling apart.
We shouldn't be taking it anyway.
Please, Victoria, not now.
The people of California voted for 3 strikes. I voted for it.
And if they voted for beheadings, you'd be for it? What? I know that look. What are you thinking?
It's Brianna and this client. They're getting...
What, distracted?
Well...
Interested?
No, nothing.
Attached? Charlie, why do I get all the boring gossip but none of the good stuff?
You think I'm lying about the vodka?
I don't know what to think.
I think I'm not lying.
So this drummer is setting you up, or?
Well, he's confused. I had a song come to me last night. Just ready-made in my head. That used to happen all the time on the outside. Never in here.
It's hope.
It's you, Brianna.
Billy. You don't need to do this, okay? I'm helping you either way.
I don't need to do anything. One thing prison teaches you. Only ask for what you really want. Only say what you really mean. Put that away.
Why?
Because. Thank you.
Hey. Anything on the bride's father?
Right.
What are you doing?
What?
I saw your face in there, Brianna.
Okay, John, we've got a long drive back, all right? Don't make it any harder than it is.
He's a convict, Brianna.
Oh, what do you care?
I care. I care.
Okay, what are we talking about here now?
I work with you, so of course I care.
Right.
Conti, Randy Mitchell was on probation at the time of the warehouse robbery. He was performing community service, removing graffiti from the foot of the Bay Bridge. He's got an alibi.
Okay. Good work.
Okay, I got it. 200 VCRs were stolen, right? So I started thinking, what's wrong?
Randy Mitchell has an alibi for the sound judgment robbery.
Really?
Yeah. And the drummer says Billy stole the vodka.
He's wrong.
Would you excuse us? So, you lied. You kept it from us.
He was wrong, okay? I was just... Yes, I lied.
You don't lie to us.
I knew if you thought Billy did the third strike, you would drop the case. But now the second strike is turning out to
Brianna, people are going out on a limb here for this case. They have to keep working here.
be... What's that mean?
I think I'm being clear. You apply for a job, I get called for references.
Oh, okay. We're having that conversation. Okay, when I signed on here, I was told that I would get court experience. Okay, I'm a lawyer. I'm not some 2-cent gopher. I mean, we were told that we could pursue our own cases. Instead, we only do what you want to do.
You know how ironic this is? We're doing your case.
Because you think I'm going to leave.
You are going to leave.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, go. No, I mean, go. Tell me what you got.
All the VCRs, all the stolen VCRs. I think I may be able to locate one.
How? They were fenced down the street. There's no record.
That's what I assumed too, but you have always told us never to assume. So I took a shot and I called the manufacturer. One of the VCR buyers sent in a warranty card.
You're kidding.
No.
You got a name?
This whole thing is a little embarrassing. I was leaving the office one day, and this guy comes up, and he says he's got stuff for sale right in the back of his car. It was my wife's birthday, and it completely slipped my mind.
Okay, sir, we're not too concerned about how you got the VCR.
Yeah, and so my wife, right, she was thrilled with that. So happy she sent in the warranty registration.
All we want to know is who you bought it from.
I don't know the guy's name. All I remember is that he was selling cheap VCRs.
The smallest detail could help, sir. Is he a young guy? Is he an old guy?
Young, maybe 20, might have had blonde hair.
Blonde. Is he a white guy?
Yeah. Why?
Not what I said. You're putting words into my mouth.
Miss Quintano,
Yes.
are you saying I next commented that you were pretty?
No. I'm saying that you next told Mr. Conti that the women at the National Justice Project must be prettier.
Is that what you heard me say or what you thought I said?
Objection. Relevance.
Well, I'm sure the court reporter will record your 800th objection, Mr. Swain. Answer the question.
At this rate, we'll be here till next Thursday. Listen, I've been thinking about this warranty guy. Said he bought the VCR near his work.
In West Oakland.
I know that area. I worked it 5 years. I never saw white guys unloading stolen goods.
I already told you everything I remembered about that damn VCR.
We don't think you have, Mr. Sylvester.
Look, you got me in trouble the other day. My wife, big ears, overheard us. Now she wants to know what other presents fell off the back of a truck.
Well, we've been asking around about you, Keith.
Apparently, you know a lot of people who deal off the back of trucks.
Look, tracing stolen goods is easy. All right, if the police learn that you've knowingly been receiving that kind of property...
Maybe I didn't buy the VCR off the street. Maybe I visited a guy at his apartment.
Now, Guy, we need a name, Keith.
Johnny Hardwick.
Nice upstanding individual.
Okay, so 1996 conviction, home invasion robbery, and,
Okay, that case number right there, he and the accomplice. So type it in.
Okay.
No, there you go. The accomplice. Martin S.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow.
Martin S. Lewicki. And look who posted his bail.
His father. The security guard.
So, is it fair to say, Mr. Lewicki, that even though you didn't see Mr. Conti attack me, you did observe him speaking to me in forceful, threatening tones?
Yes, that's correct.
Your witness.
Thanks, John.
Hi there.
Let's talk about your son, shall we?
Objection, relevance.
Your objection is noted and preserved for trial. Mr. Lewicki, is it not a fact that your son, Martin, was arrested and charged with a home invasion burglary in 1996?
Objection, what does this have to do with my case?
About as much as Sonia's prettiness has to do with it. May I remind you, sir, that you remain under oath. Wasn't your son arrested for a home invasion?
So?
I'm assuming by so you mean yes.
Yes.
Good. Now, in the 1994 robbery of sound judgment, the robbery for which Billy Daniels was convicted, you claim you returned to work after midnight to retrieve your wallet. Is that correct?
Yes.
And yet, in fact, isn't it true you discovered your son, your troubled son, had taken your keys to sound judgment?
Objection. This case is about Mr. Conti's actions. You can't just ask anything you want.
No, I spent the past 2 days listening to you ask my employees every question under the sun, Mr. Roca.
I know what you're trying to do. You're using this deposition to help free Billy Daniels.
Then I'm sure you must appreciate the deep irony. Mr. Lewicki, you discovered that your son had taken the keys and the security code to sound judgment, and you went there to stop him, correct?
Dad? Oh, no, this is what I do. Oh, my God. No! Stop!
You don't say another word.
He hasn't answered my question.
You weren't asking questions.
If that's an objection, it's noted and preserved for trial.
There isn't going to be any trial. I'm withdrawing my claims against the National Justice Project. This deposition is over. Mr. Lewicki, you're under no legal obligation to say anything further.
So we now know that Billy is innocent. He didn't rob the stereo store. How are we going to prove it?
We don't prove it. We move back to strike 3.
Hey, Billy's lawyer.
I actually just had one more question. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't get into the whole download thing.
Yeah, do you have I've Got a Right to Cry?
Billy's version? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was listening to it on the way over. It grows on you.
Yeah, it does.
I've got a right to cry. I've got a right to cry.
Man.
You know he practices every day.
Really? In prison?
He's drawn piano keys on his mattress. He hears the music in his head. He knows he won't touch another piano until he's 60. He wants to be ready. I mean, can you imagine that? Not having music for 30 years and, because someone else had a weak moment and thought, what the hell? No one will miss this vodka.
Lady, I don't know.
Billy was your ride. I mean, we thought someone was setting him up. Planting the vodka in his car. But it was just you. A crime of opportunity. Still, I couldn't figure out why you didn't come forward. 30 years for Billy, slap on the wrist for you. Until I realized it wasn't just a slap on the wrist. I talked to your probation officer. You didn't come forward about the vodka because you were on probation. You get arrested for the vodka, you're back in Soledad for 5 years.
Look, lady, let's say you're right. If I didn't come forward then, why would I come forward now?
Because he's your friend, and I'm a lawyer. And I talked to the probation officer and the assistant DA, and we made you a deal. If you admit to stealing the vodka, you get 5 months in prison, not 5 years. And Billy Daniels gets out now.
You all right?
What?
Conti wants me to come back and do something. You all right?
I'm all right.
You sure? Because I can stay if you...
John, stay or go. It's just like any other release.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hey, are you still thinking about taking another job?
Probably not for a while.
Good.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you.
Everything I think I'm gonna say, and everything I do, I'm gonna do right. Can I kiss you?
My head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
You know what I want?
A piano?
Yeah.
Let's go.
How much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine